Hey guys, it is Fox and welcome to the third playing card deck video. The last two got some pretty good reception, so I figured I'd keep it going. Show you some newer stuff I got. Don't have that much, but I do have some interesting things that I think you'll like. So let's get right into it, starting off with some traditional black and blue, not black and blue, red and blue bicycle decks. I got a old school rider back, the Texas Hold'em rules card thing. Yeah, I kept it sealed. Don't feel like opening it. I just like it. Found it for a quarter, so, you know. Always fun to get those cheapo decks. And some Pinochle decks. I don't know how to play Pinochle. I kind of know what it is, but I like these decks because they only contain suits from 9 to Ace. They're obviously doubled, and they're pretty good for using for like magic tricks because you have like 2 Kings of Spades or 2 or 3 different versions of the same card, so you can kind of mess with that for other decks. This is a bicycle deck. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I forgot. It's like one of those decks that are similar to the classic versions that they sell in Target and I think Walmart. No, I think this is only Target. Not a fan of the stock. It's kind of hard. Giggy. This gives you a little okay, chainless back. That's what they're called, chainless. They don't look all that off the chain, but yeah, it's kind of, the stock's kind of stiff. Doesn't really all fan all that well, or maybe I just suck. I don't know. Okay, that fan wasn't too bad. As you can see, I really haven't messed with it that much. It's got the traditional Ace of Spades, but I think the font's a little different, and the arts on the suits are a little bit different. But other than that, it's a neat deck. I like the sticker, the seal sticker. But yeah, again, that stock's just really kind of too tough. Good for playing though. Good for using as an actual deck. So, and I love the tuck case, just because of the, forgot the name of it when it raises the texture on it. There's a word for that. I'm just not remembering it. Their Angels deck, or Archangels deck. Yeah, I keep finding these in flea markets. I don't know why. People just tend to get them, and they sell them off for like $1. Yeah, really nice. I've said before, Archangels are probably one of my favorite decks. Mariner. So this one's a new one for me. I don't remember if I had this in my last update video. I checked, so I probably don't, but again, there's always a probability that I had it in the first one. But so tell me if I did. Mariner deck. Again, the stock's really tough. I love the colors because they really incorporate the blue in there. So there's red in this one, and then it's like red. Oh, there is blue. So it's like a, I don't know why they're called Mariner. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of a weird thing. Again, the stock's kind of hard. That almost went bad. Backing's nice. It's kind of like a quilt type of back. I don't understand the point of being called Mariner though. It doesn't have any kind of seafaring theme to it. I don't think so anyway. Whatever. Mariner might mean something else that I'm just not understanding. I do like them though. They're fairly neat looking. I got another set of Mavericks. Now, I don't remember if I had Mavericks in the first video. I think I did, but I lost them somehow. And I said in the first video, people have considered Mavericks to be the worst playing card ever made. Those people have obviously never used the Chris Angel decks. Mavericks are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not the greatest card. But I do like the Joker. They're not the greatest card, but they're certainly not the worst. They do what they're intended to do. They don't fan well. They're kind of plasticky. They're like worse aviators, but they're under $1 and they're playing cards. There's not much else you need from a deck of cards. These I absolutely love. So for the Kaladesh pre-release, I decided that I wanted to bring a deck of cards to use as tokens that were special for Kaladesh. I had bought these about 2 weeks before or prior to the Kaladesh pre-release, not even thinking about it, not even thinking about Kaladesh, but these are totally flying machines. Let me get an ace. Oh, there's the Joker. These are perfect for Thopters. Look at that. And then like the backing is like perfect for the what do you make? Not the constructs, like the 1/1 fabricate tokens, servos, like the servo tokens. They're so useful. I love them. Plus, the stock is beautiful. I found this one in one Walmart, and then other Walmarts that I've been to don't have these. So I don't know how rare these are. But if you can find them, get them. They are beautiful. I love the, look at that. That's a steampunk look right there. Perfect for Kaladesh. Great cards. These are probably in my top 10. Stock's good. See if you can fan well. I just suck at fanning. Better at one-hand fan. There we go. But yeah, I love these cards. Great art. The only complaint I have is that these aren't raised. These are just like a flat tuck case box. The back just gives you a little bit of insight into the artist. But yeah, that's the only complaint, is that this isn't raised at all. And they didn't, it's fine still. Like, all that really matters is the cards. But yeah, love this deck. I'm actually going to get another set to keep them sealed. Barnes & Noble's time. Found these in Barnes & Noble's for not even half off. At that point, they were just $2. Yeah, I always check Barnes & Noble's to see if they're doing the clearance sales. It'll go from like 50% to 75% to 90%, and then eventually every single thing they have there is $2. And yeah, eventually these became $2. So from 10 to 2. It's a pretty good price. Yeah, Tycoon. I love this deck. I have both the red and the blue. Ugh, that is smooth. Oh, and I screwed that up. See? Can't have all of them, kids. Oh, what is wrong with me today? There we go. Yeah, I love this deck. It doesn't really change all that much for the faces. The faces are a little different from what you're used to, and the font's a little changed. The pips are different as well. The Gentleman Joker. But still, Tycoon's a great deck. The tuck case, like Theory 11, when it comes to their tuck cases, they go all out with the ornateness on them. Like, it's raised, it's like in gold leaf, it's... Look at that. Look at the back of that. That's some Doctor Who shit right there. I love it. It's another deck they had for $2, but I wasn't at first the biggest fan of it. It's the Love Me deck. This is a fairly older deck. I don't know what it was released for. My guess is Valentine's Day. The theme is odd, and the cards aren't really all that, you know, pretty. More or less the aces. Yeah, designed by Curtis Kulig. I'm sure you're a great designer, dude, but this one is the Joker. That is not a pretty Joker. But what does impress me, look at the back. You wouldn't think that back was, like, reversible. But watch this. I'll turn it around. Faro cut in there, and it doesn't Faro cut well. Or maybe I just suck at it. Shuffle a little more. Turn them around. So now they're completely backwards shuffled. But they're still reversible. That's not easy to do with a design like this. When you have like just basically a clusterfuck of like the word love. So that impressed me. That impressed me that these were completely reversible. And you know, I've got a bunch of them. They were $2. Same like the others. The stock is a little hard. But you know, Theory 11 always makes a really good card, so I hit my camera. So I can't complain too much. On to this one like before that. Paris deck. Just another thrift shop find. Paris, Las Vegas. I believe it's called Paris, Las Vegas now. Or I could be thinking of something else. Yeah, not the greatest deck, but you know, again, for a quarter, not the worst deck. C'est Magique. Bunch. Okay. It's for the Paris Casino in Las Vegas. Alright, so let's get on to the weird ones. Starting off with this. Again, I don't remember if I showed this in the first video. I don't think I did, which is why I'm showing it now. But these are not actually cards. It's a notepad that I've taken all the glue off the top of it, so each card is individual now. But yeah, it's actually a notepad. Notepad made of cards. So playing card, notepad. By Fred. He went from high voices to notepads. So obviously, it's not traditional stock. They're designed so you write notes on them, which I have done for a few of them. But you know what? They're not that bad. Like, obviously the stock isn't going to be for doing magic tricks or whatever, and you can't really play a game with it because you know, it's not a full 52 card deck. I think it's like 70 something cards because they repeat for pieces of paper. But again, it's not the worst. It's not the worst I've ever had. You can still do magic tricks, kind of. Yeah, I like it. I don't use it to write notes yet. I probably will in the future, but until then, it's just a neat little interesting thing. So this one I have to be careful with. I found this in the flea market, and I've stopped buying my decks at flea markets lately. I've mostly stuck to thrift shops and either online or in stores. But this one I found and I couldn't resist it. Playing Cards Deluxe, the New York Consolidated Card Company, New York, made in USA. This is a very, very old deck that I'm being super careful with because it is on the verge of like ripping. And it's not really great. You can see some cards get stuck inside. But I'm just going to kind of show you. And they're completely used. I'm going to wash my hands after this, but they just look cool. They look like they're straight out of the Fallout universe, like they survived a nuclear attack. I had some idea. Look at that Ace of Spades. That's beautiful. Look at that. Joker's not too bad either. I mean, he looks like a pissed off Danny DeVito, but you know. And I'm not gonna do any tricks with these cards. I had some ideas of what I might do with it. I was thinking about getting a shadow box and kind of like framing up some design of it. I don't know if this is a rare deck at all. I've never seen it before. What this actually is, it's like a little drawer. You can pull out the drawer and then it pulls out the cards. But I don't want to do that because they've taped it so much. Like, I didn't do this. I bought it like this just so they wouldn't break. They taped it. Yeah, I had an idea. Put it like a shadow box maybe. Maybe like frame the cards just because I love the natural like decay that it's gone through over time. I like the color on them. So yeah, I might do that. So now for some weird ones. So we got this and this, and I guess we'll start with this one just because I'm pretty sure you don't think it's actual cards. It's a travel case, a bridge deck travel case, I believe. So these cards are cardboard, not cardboard. They're paper. Like they're completely crappy cards. You can just barely do stuff with them, and they're not rare. I've seen these quite often. Yeah, they're not the great cards, but it's an interesting little pocket set. I thought it was pretty cute. Even came with a pencil in here. That just barely coming out. So there's your little pencil. I'm pretty sure it's so old it probably won't even write at this point. And then a score pad. Yeah, this is for bridge. I'm guessing it's for bridge. They're bridge size, and I'm pretty sure on the box it said bridge. It came in a box, but the box basically like disintegrated. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Very, very cute and interesting. But it'll like probably, I guess you can't. I was gonna say you could probably like put it on your belt, just have like a carry around with you. But and Caesars Atlantic City Hotel Casino, and this was a very easy buy for me. I'm a huge fan of the Caesars Casino Hotel in AC. My grandparents went there. I used to go there all the time as a kid. There are better casinos and hotels. Borgata, Harrah's, Nugget. You know, Borgata's probably my favorite. But the Caesars is always like a home to me. I just love it. And I found this in a flea market, and I just had to buy it. Again, it's a bridge set. I haven't even taken the cards out of the plastic because this is just kind of like sitting on my shelf right now as a nice little mantelpiece. I can't do anything with it. Pencil, again, it's a bridge set, so it comes with a score pad. In this case, just a piece of tissue paper. But really, I really bought it because of the box. Like, I love this box. Beautiful box. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Caesars AC, Caesars in AC. So Caesars, if you're watching this video, you know, give me stuff because I love you guys. I have a sweater with your name on it. All right. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I know this kind of video is not really for everyone, but for the people who do like it, I hope you enjoyed. I'm very redundant today. So here we have the 5 of hearts. Still there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.